Welcome back to BaldHeaded Metal, guys. My name is Joseph. Today, we're going to do a Blind Guardian reaction to one of their new singles, Deliver Us from Evil. Now, I am a fan of Blind Guardian. I can't say I know the whole discography by heart, but I've listened to three-fourths of the albums from the discography, many of them many times, and I've never gotten to see the band live myself. I've always wished to. But I am a big fan. So let's see what they're doing with their new single. Now, I haven't been a fan of their last album, to be honest, so I'm hoping for something more with this one. So let's see where it takes us. If you're new to this channel, you're a Blind Guardian fan, know that I voice my opinions 100%. If I like something, dislike something, to create conversations on this channel so we could talk about the bands we love, bands we don't like anymore, or what should we be more open-minded to. Anywho, let's get right into it and see what we got. Hopefully it's good.
Come and find me. Enter the dawn. Now it is time to pray. I told you she's a witch all day. And bring her a lion. I told you now it's time to pray. And bring her to weeping.
So far, sounds like classic Blind Guardian. If I'm trying to remember which one was my favorite, it's probably the Middle Earth one. The Lord of the Rings one is probably one of my favorite. There's a couple of albums around that era I really like too. It's one of those bands I can't name each album and each song, but I know I've listened to them many times. You just can't pick them up right off from the top of my memory. But so far, it sounds like a classic album. Hopefully, if it's as good as Sacred World, which I thought was a great album, I'll be happy. I've always loved this about Blind Guardian. His voice, first of all, I always loved. I love their kind of speed metal nature that they have there with the power symphonic melodic kind of elements that they put in there. So I like his voice, and then the choir follows him afterwards with those faster drums and ripping. Just those two opposites together just sound so good, and they've gotten so good at doing it. I mean, it's classic Blind Guardian. We know they're gonna do this, but it always gets me, and I always enjoy it. I actually love their side project, Demons and Wizards, that they did collaborating with Iced Earth. I thought it was some great projects they did there as well. So I've just always been a fan. I put Blind Guardian as one of the best power metal bands ever, especially their earlier albums. But I listen to Iced Earth probably way more, just because it has thrasher elements. Just kind of so you know where I'm coming from with my baggage. Just so you guys know, I make this comment a lot on this channel, and this is an example of it, where I say I'll listen to a band, I'm like, well, all I'm hearing is really the bridge and the chorus. Bridge and the chorus. There's no variations, no changes. And a change like this it just breathes new life into a song before they go back to a bridge or the chorus, because I think it gives it more it becomes more diversified and more things going on within one song than just like these two elements, no, despite even if they're really really good. And I think Blind Guardian, and they've always been very good at interjecting their songs with many different elements. Maybe they're not the most progressive band out there, but they've always been very good having those two things in play and really switching up their songs. So far, I like it. I am not wowed by it. I am hopeful, but cautiously optimistic. Let's put it that way.
Oh, precious day of salvation, fair maidens glowing so bright. True earth brings sanctification. No demon is gone, all good is gone. 40 days and 40 nights, I ignored my clouded mind. God must be dead, I realize. Oh, Father, deliver us from evil. Shall not fear the gods. Father, save Salem, save the dead. Watch out, the devil's out and praying. Shall not fear the gods. Father, what's not concealed, we must reveal. Ignite, let it shine.
Yeah, this is already way better than the last album for sure. I think I just at this point I'm not gonna expect Blind Guardian to extremely just like, whoa, this is like absolutely like one of their older albums is better than their older albums. But if they release a nice decent record, I think I'll be happy as a fan. So far, like I said, cautiously optimistic, and let's see how other singles are also going to be. Fun song, nice solid single so far. I don't want to overestimate or overdo my reaction, because I see a lot of reactions when I see them. I'm like, there's no way this is how you feel all the time, or you react to things all the time. It just seems blown out of proportion. Also, because I'm a kind of a chill person, I am not. For me to go, whoa, it's extremely rare. It's not because I lack the emotion or something like that. It's more, it's just I think those really wow moments are rare. That's kind of how I think. Yeah, I like those like very fast leads that they have, but this is just like kind of a faster song overall for them, very much in the classic vein of what I'm used to from them. What I want to hear from them is, this is hard to quantify and hard to point the finger at, and because it's going to be different for every person. You want to hear the fire within. I think as fans of older bands that's been around for a while, you just want to hear the spark and the fire. Can I define spark and fire for you? I can't. I just have the feeling that it's there or not. And fans will argue about it with each other. I'm like, no, this had it, no, this didn't. For example, one of them was Iron Maiden's Senjutsu. I felt the fire in that album. Others didn't. Others thought it was bad, or that George Harris needs to kind of relax a little bit to the way he writes the songs, that he wrote them too long. And for me, I'll only speak on an individual basis. I just want the spark to be there for this band, because I like to hear bands that I grew up with still kicking it and still kicking it strong. One of them being a good example for me is Accept. I think once they got their new singer after Uro, killing it, absolutely killing it in my opinion, with the exception of the last album, which was kind of mediocre. I really like that ending. I thought the ending was nice kind of epic rock finish for them. Wonder how good they are live. I hope, and maybe if some of you guys have seen them live, if they're really good live, they sound great live. Let me know down below. But typically, I've seen with power metal bands, for the most part, they're really good. I remember Symphony X just like blew my face away how good they were live. I literally had like shivers when I saw them, especially the vocalist had so much charm and charisma. I think that the performances are very different too when you go across genres. When you go to like black metal or death metal, they tend to be a little bit more static, and it's the show itself that's kind of crazy how fast they play, what kind of crowd interaction that they have. And then you see classic heavy metal bands or new wave of British heavy metal bands or power metal bands, there's a lot more crowd interaction, and yeah, it's like it's different vibes and different things you get from different types of genres of music. I believe so. Yeah, let me guys know if you are fans of Blind Guardian. What do you think of the single yourself? And if you enjoy this kind of reaction, make sure to subscribe down below for more. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Stay safe out there, enjoy your holidays, and keep it metal.